So what are we looking at here? This is my newly built Monte Carlo stock Mosin Nagant. Now you historians don't get all upset because I did purchase this with a broken stock. Well, not really a broken stock, just a stock that was not in the best of shape. So altogether I have about $100 invested in this project. And I've seen lots of videos on these on the internet on how they don't fit properly, a lot of complaints. So I thought, hey, I'm going to give it a shot myself. ATI usually makes a good product, and I don't, so I'm thinking maybe folks are doing something wrong. So, not that I'm any better than anybody else, but something I have learned is to have a little bit of patience with what I'm working with, and having a little faith in the people that built the product. So I thought I would give it a shot myself. Everybody's experience might be a little bit different. Maybe it was this particular year that made it simple for me to put this thing together. I don't know. This particular one was made in 1937. I cleaned it up relatively well. I got a little cosmoline here and there. None of the serial numbers matched up, but I really enjoyed my other Mosin Nagant. Now, the problems that most people encountered when building these things up is that the stock basically either popped in and out, or it was actually the barrel was actually levitating almost right along here. Well, there's only two screws that you need to deal with, and that would be your back one right here, and your forward one. So, and it does come with a supplied washer. Now, the supplied washer is for the instance where it doesn't fit correctly. Now, I lost my washer and directions. Maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? So I ended up just taking a piece of rubber and cutting it to the shape of this back portion and making a little hole in it and basically making a rubber gasket right here. And it's heat resistant plastic. I just placed this in here, and I found that that's what I needed. Now, it does not go flush, if you can see right here in the back. If you look at this, a little bit sticks up. That's really not an issue for me. That's really not bothering me. It's nice and tight, and everything feels really good. Everything's set in there perfectly. It snaps in really nicely. I know a lot of folks, they want the barrel not to be touching the stock at all for free floating and all that. I'm going to see today if that affects accuracy. I don't believe on a weapon like this it really will. But we'll see today. We'll take this thing out in the backyard and shoot at 2 pumpkins that I happen to have, and we'll see how well this thing does. It really feels nice though. I like this the checkering on this stock, and I like how it's come out. So the only advice I have is it's really easy. I mean, I don't even need a how-to video on how to do this. You basically just alternate between tightening the rear and the forward screw, and you basically go back and forth, back and forth. And what I found when you first put it in there is to place it in there and squeeze it with your hand and tighten and squeeze the back and tighten and squeeze the back and tighten and squeeze the back and tighten. And basically you're adjusting how it sits in the stock with the screws. You know, you're not necessarily forcing anything, but it's not going to be loosely fitted like it was in the wood stock. But it does fit like it was supposed to be in this stock. Everything came out really nice. I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll see. We'll take this thing out in the backyard, and we'll see how she shoots. Alright? Thanks.